Welcome back to Rum Tingler's channel, and are you ready to see some Rum Tingles? This is the second game against Wars. I go for the 2-warrior opening and for the lighthouse. As with fishing, I can upgrade my capital turn up earlier. And I also see this ruin. You get a wet swordman. Unfortunately, that wet swordman is gonna take so long to come here, but it's still fine. It's still a wet swordman, and I get an explorer and meet Wars. And I see this village here that I want to take. No, there's another village because there has to be 2 villages near me, and I know this is water, so this is not my second village. They get it. I go here, of course. I'm over expanding because I have the host advantage, but they step on it. Now, if I can get sailing, which I do, I get sailing. I don't upgrade anything, I just get sailing to kick them off that village, get the scout, and boom, we kick them off and they resign because the game is over. I have overexpanded them, even though my economy, they probably have a better economy. No, they have about the same economy. That's how I won the second game, and now the third game is insane. Again, standard 2-warrior opening. Again, I'm not going mining, of course. And I see them, they steal my second village. So I can't kick them off here, but I go up, see if there's another village, and there luckily is. Get a workshop in that city, get another warrior, I place a port. So the other thing I could have done is place a port, not train this warrior, place a port and fish, but no, let's go for the lighthouse. Maybe there's a ruin, and there is a ruin, so I can upgrade my city without placing a port. They pressure me here, I upgrade these with ports, boom, get stars and get another warrior, smack them here, just in case they can siege me, and they do siege me, unfortunately. I get a wet swordman though, upgrade my capital with this port connection and upgrade this city now, and now I can upgrade once more, but I decide to not to upgrade this city, but to get an explorer and a warrior in this city. I wanted an explorer here, so they wouldn't be able to get an explorer and get the precious vision of me. They capture the village, and I move forward with my rafts. Now I upgrade this city. It's 3-4, but it's still playable because from what I can see, these 2 cities are not upgraded, so I have a slight economic advantage even though I have less cities. They upgrade this city, and they upgrade now this city. And they kill my raft. Very unfortunate, but it is what it is. I get sailing and kill their rammer and go on to this village. And also place a raft here to protect my scouts. I have a lot of starfish. I mean, not a lot. I see 4, but I can only get 2. Maybe I can get this one too. I smack them here because I'm gonna siege with my wet swordman next turn. And I get a workshop here. This city, get 2 warriors and siege them here. They kill my rammer and my raft, and they kill my scout too. Now this is looking very bad. And I decide to go, so I have 16 stars. I decide to go for navigation here. Maybe a mistake, but I don't know. I think this was not a mistake. Because I'm gonna need navigation. And I get ramming, pre-capturing. Now this is looking okay, but they siege me here. And they siege me. They siege my capital too. Wow, now I'm on 9 stars per turn. It's looking very dire. If I lose this, I'm going to the loser brackets, but I can siege here. I can't siege this city though. I was 1 star off, but I killed the rammer. They siege me here again. Holy smokes. I have to unsiege. More warriors. Smack this warrior. They don't siege me. I think this was their mistake. They thought that a rammer could kill a 7 HP warrior. No, it can't. It needs to be on 8. They get another rammer. I get another swordman. Unfortunate. I mean, swordman here it's not really good because I need to place a port to get him into action, and also it's very isolated. There is no connection to here or anywhere else. As you can see, this is water, and this is also water. So it's gonna be stuck on this landmass until I get a port to get him into water. I siege them here, and I get a rammer and kill the rammer. They get more rammers to siege. So the issue with this is rammers are good against scouts, but they're not good against warriors on land. They're good, but they're not cost efficient, I should say. So now I have an economic advantage. They probably have a city advantage, but they don't have 6 cities, so they can't get a Grand Bazaar, which is great for me. Maybe they do actually, but I don't think they can connect this one. And yep, I go with ramming. Boom! Ram dingle! That's 3 rammers down. I kill the warrior too. And get a gate of power here, with intention of getting a giant next turn with a port, or maybe this lighthouse, or even just capturing this village. I also do a very nice block here. That was looking very dire at the moment, and now we are in upper finals against Anwa. First game, I have the host advantage. I go for the lighthouse here to upgrade my capital turn earlier. I think it's worth it. Economy is very important on Archipelago. It will allow, and unfortunately there is no village, it will allow you to get scouting faster, or I should say sailing. I place a port here with the intention of placing a port next turn here and getting an upgrade, or just meeting them. Actually no, I wasn't able to place a port here next turn. I was just expanding and sacrificing some economy, but it's fine. That's what you gotta do on Archipelago. Economy expansion is better than economy in my opinion, because it will allow you to get more cities. And when you have fishing, that's all you need basically to get that giant if you have a lot of cities. Upgrade my capital, upgrade this city too, and get an explorer of course. And I see them, see their positions, get vision on the capital and get lighthouse too. Beautiful. Now with mining I can get a giant here. Not yet. If I just save up for mining, that would lose me so much momentum. I don't want to do that. They will overexpand me and get a Grand Bazaar, 6 cities probably, and probably lose the game. And unfortunately I get meditation from the ruin. And I see they captured this village here. I get mining here. It allows me to upgrade this city, and it allows me to get a giant this turn. And I get a giant, and I place a Park of Fortune here immediately to get 1 star per turn, and 5 stars immediately. They get sailing and a scout, kill my warrior. I also get sailing, kill the warrior. They shoot my warrior here, they kill my warrior again. They're now trying to get the lighthouse, but no, I'm not going to allow to get a lighthouse. I place a scout here and a raft here, so they won't be able to get a lighthouse. And now this scout is dead. They kill my warrior again. Now I have these giants coming in. They kill my warrior in the south. I go for the ruin and move my juggernaut in. Kill the scout. Get more warriors. They step on this village. I can't take this ruin. I need to kick them off. But fortunately for me, they didn't kill this warrior. They were so close. And I get another scout here. Shoot this, kill this raft. Siege here, get another scout here just in case they step on this village again, so I can kick them off with these 2 scouts. And I move in with my scout here to get some vision. They kick me off. They kill my scout, and they were not able to pop a giant here, and I was able to capture. I was able to capture this village next turn, and they were going to lose because they were losing this city, and they also placed 2 ports. So I was. How much population did it have? 1 second. Yeah, it was only I think 1 off, no 2 off from a giant. So yeah, I was going to get another giant here, and it would have been game over. And now we are. This is the second game of Grand Finals. Now they're hosting. Go there. Again, I'm not going for mining, even though I don't have any fishes in my. I only have 1 fish in my capital, but I can upgrade this with fishing. And I have 2 fishes here, 3 fishes here, so I can upgrade that city too. And I can get a lighthouse to upgrade my capital. With a port, I can place a port here immediately. Get an no, I didn't get an explorer. Interesting. No, yeah, I was afraid of this explorer going back, and I get an explorer here though. Does it meet them? I get the Western Lighthouse too. Beautiful. And I meet them too. They're on the ruin. I upgrade this city, and I upgrade this city with a port. Now I can upgrade this city. It's looking very good. Me. Now with this port I can upgrade this city too. All of my cities are upgraded twice. Train more warriors. And move in with my raft. Capture this village. Get a port down. 1 more connection. Now I need 2 more cities. No, 1 more city to get a Grand Bazaar. I get mining because I have these juicy smithy spots. Also this is a good 4 spot too. But mining is just going to allow me to upgrade my cities even more. And get an earlier giant, which I will take, because I don't need to play aggressively here. My position is very good, my density is amazing. I'm just gonna get a giant and improve my economy, and I get another giant here. next turn, not this turn. I'm gonna get it with mining. I get a population ruin, amazing. Because my thinking was, if I get smittery, I can get another giant here with a forge and another giant here. But it's still not worth it. Probably the better play is to get sailing, and that's exactly what I do. I capture this village, get a port on the fish, by the way, because I won't be able to upgrade this city twice, so I might as well place my port where I want it, and this is the best port in my opinion here. They get the ruin, we see they have a giant, we also see they have Eye of God. I move in with my Juggernaut, get sailing. Of course I'm going for sailing. They also got a border grid here to disrupt this connection, but I can just place a port here and connect it around here. Get another Juggernaut in. They smack my Juggernaut. They have 3 Juggernauts, but I also have 3. Get some scouts to shoot their giants and get some vision. And they quit because even though they have more score and they also have smittery, my position is better because their score is deflated because of the vision, because we see they have all the lighthouses, so we can assume they went for all the work for all explorers. And they actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they only have 5 cities. I have 7 cities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cities. And my economy is doing way better. They're on 23 stars. I am on 32 stars. So I was going to overwhelm them eventually. I also have a decent amount of starfish around me. 3 starfish. That's great. That will allow me to get navigation. And I can place a bomber here. It's gonna shoot this city and maybe get a bomber here. Anno actually manages to pass through the losing bracket and win their games to meet me again in the finals. And these are the grand finals. Finally I get to say that. Finally I get to say that. Grand finals of Xin Xi Polysseum. Let's go. Now my spawn is looking decent. I have 2 fish here. Only 1 fish here, but still I'm not going for mining, even though mining actually upgrades all of my cities, because fishing is just better on Archipelago. And look at this city, the port, get a workshop of course, just move forward, get another warrior, move forward again, and I see them over here, get a workshop with the port and a fish, and I see they already came all the way around here, and this warrior is going to be very annoying for me. I do not want to give them a free kill, so that's why I moved on the mountain. Get a workshop and more warriors. Like, my spawn is good, not great, because why? It's gonna be very hard for me to connect this city to my capital, and also this is the only city that has naval access to this body of water. I get mining from the ruin, amazing. It allows me to upgrade my capital and upgrade this city. Get a port down. Get a mine to upgrade my city once again. Now I'm just slowly exploring with my rafts, sailing, get some vision, and that sailing pool was amazing because now I can deny them this village, and also I'm using my raft here to protect my scout. Move in, get some more vision, kill the raft, get a port here, get a workshop. No need to get an explorer here. What is this explorer going to reveal? This lighthouse or this? It's not really needed. I have sailing and scouts. I got another scout. So the reason I got a raft here, by the way, they can see it. I want them to smack it so I can get a scout here and kill it with my scout and a border. So I can move it off of this mountain, but they don't fail for the bait and they quit because their position is actually even worse than mine. Because they only have 3 cities. They went for mining, and that is why mining is just an inferior option to fishing on Archipelago. And now, this is the last game of the grand finals. Do we win it all? Anwa is hosting, go straight to the middle, this second board is going down, final village, beautiful, I go fishing again. Again, my spawn is actually looking pretty bad. I don't have any fishes around my capital. I only have fishes here, and I'm still going for fishing. I get a risky explorer here to see what's going on. I get good vision. See, we get vision on this ruin, on this ruin, and on this village. Go down to get the lighthouse, and now with a port, I can upgrade my capital. 7 star. But I got a star ruin. Get a workshop and get another port here. This is a very risky port. Warrior on the mountain and smack my raft, and they capture this village too. get a rammer. Okay, this is a very risky play. I see that they have captured this village. I have 20 stars. I have to go aggressive because they have an advantage. I did get that star ruin. And did I get another? Yeah, I did get another star ruin. Did I? Let's see. Oh no, I got ramming from the ruin. Okay. So I got ramming from the ruin. I don't have any giant potential in my capital. How lucky can one man get? Ramming from the ruin, and we gotta end this game in style with ram-dingling. And so I decide to go for 2 rammers, 1 4 HP rammer, and to siege their city, and hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers, they can't siege that. And can they? I was like, oh come on, no, they don't siege it. Let's freaking go. I get the city, get sailing, get 2 rafts. The reason I got sailing here is because I was actually expecting them to siege here, and I can siege it with 2 scouts. And looky, that's exactly what they do. They siege me there. I get 2 scouts and a siege, ignoring my economy, and they move back. Upgrade that city, get a workshop in the east city, and upgrade once again. I move my scout down to see if they stepped on this. If I was expecting, so there's a fish here and an animal here, so I was expecting a village here. That's why I move my scout down to kick them off that village if they are on it, but they are not on it. And I shoot this warrior, upgrade that city once again, get another warrior, and they quit! They resign, and that's how I won my first ever Xin Xi Championship Grand Finals. Thank you all for watching, guys. This has been an amazing journey, and I loved every single game, even though it's very RNG independent, but you still have to have some skill to win. I mean, I have to say, the game really said, here, the star ruin wasn't enough, here get ramming too, so you can have your video in ram-dingle. Holy smokes, what a game! That was a freaking game. And I mean, even if I lost this one, I still had one more chance to win the grand finals and have more content. But no, the game said, here, you get ramming too, so you can ram-dingle. I didn't even take this ruin. This ruin probably would have been navigation racotism. How lucky I was. Holy smokes, what a ram-dingle. Alright guys, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and see you all in the next one.